Welcome back, Mama. Have you ever felt like you're constantly doing, always moving, always managing, trying to keep up, and yet you're still not where you want to be? Or maybe you've gone in the totally opposite direction. You've slowed way down, focused on healing your body and being present, but now you're starting to feel stuck and unsure how to re engage with your life in a meaningful way. This push and pull is something that most of us feel at different times in our lives. And the root of it often lies in the balance between being and doing, what some might call the feminine or masculine energy. And today I want to offer a different framework, the being doing scale. It's a 5-stage continuum that helps you understand where you are energetically and how to move towards greater alignment without swinging too far in either direction. Understanding this can help you achieve your goals without burning out, to feel present and purposeful instead of scattered and stuck. It can help you improve your relationships by creating more harmony, and it helps you reconnect to your intuition while taking action in a way that actually feels good. Let's walk through what this balance really looks like and how you can recognize the signs that you might be out of sync. So, what is this being, doing, or masculine feminine dynamic? I talked about this with my friend Andrea on a previous episode in season 2, but let's do a quick refresher. Feminine energy is about being, so that is when you're receiving, connecting, intuiting, and nurturing. Masculine energy is about doing, so that's when we're taking action, we're building things up, and we're achieving. We all have both of these energies in us, and when we get stuck too far in either direction, life will start to feel out of balance. We often talk about balance like it's a static destination, but energy is always moving, and most of us are shifting along the spectrum. That spectrum looks something like this. On the far left side, we have overdoing and disconnected. This is classic hustle mode. You're always in motion, working, parenting, solving problems, but you're rarely pausing to check in with yourself. You might feel burnt out or resentful, or like you're constantly running on empty. Your body is talking to you, but you don't have time to listen. This is where you're going to end up running into health problems related to stress. So you might have some hormonal imbalances, fatigue, migraines, and more are common for people in this stage. Moving more towards the middle, but still left leaning, we have overdoing with awareness. Here, you start to feel pulled to keep up with everything, but you know it's not sustainable. You're craving a change in your life, and you might be dabbling with meditation or setting boundaries, but you still find yourself saying yes too much or slipping back into old habits when things start to get busy. In the center, that's where we're trying to get. This is balanced being and doing. This is the sweet spot. When we're balanced, we can trust our intuition and then take aligned action from here. You can tell when you need to rest and when it's time to do something. You set boundaries without guilt, and you make decisions that feel right in your body and mind. Life feels like it's flowing and things start happening easily for you. You take care of your body and you have enough energy to do all of the things that you want to do. As we move right of the center, we get to underdoing with awareness. Maybe you've been healing from burnout. You've slowed down and you meditate and you protect your time fiercely. This stage feels really good when you get here from that far left side. It's healing and our body needs help regulating our nervous system. But eventually you can start to feel a little stuck. You might want to do something meaningful again, but you worry that if you try, you're going to move too far to the left and burn out all over again. So you don't trust your energy yet. And moving to the far right side, we get to underdoing and disengaged. Here, you'll feel you retreated so deeply into rest and inner reflection that daily life feels foggy or irrelevant. You spend a lot of time in your head, disconnected, and you're not taking any grounded action. You might say no to everything because your time just feels slippery. You don't even know how you spend your time, and you can't commit to anything, even if there's a part of you that wants to. When you have an imbalance, it doesn't just affect you, it affects all of your relationships too. When both people in a relationship are in doing mode, things can feel tense. If both people want to make the decisions and take action, it can lead to power struggles. On the flip side, when no one's taking initiative, life just feels ungrounded or directionless. Think about when things are flowing well in your relationship. Chances are you're balancing the masculine and feminine energies without even realizing it. One of you will bring in the ideas while the other takes action. But when tension arises, it's often because this balance is off. Maybe you're both trying to control and do, which leads to clashes. Or something comes up that needs to be taken care of and no one does anything about it, leaving things to just spiral out of control. But here's where things get interesting. Society has conditioned us to believe that masculine energy is power. It's all about control and strength and getting things done. But the truth is, when power is driven by your ego, you end up with unbalanced dynamics. This causes wars and competition and just burnout. We're also led to believe that feminine energy is love. Women are seen as caregivers and nurturers, and that can lead us to becoming peacekeepers, and we're constantly putting other people's needs before our own. This is where the patriarchy has taken us. One of my mentors, Elizabeth Wyson, showed me that it's the exact opposite, though. Feminine energy is actually power. It's connected to intuition, to higher guidance, and the ability to receive inspired ideas. When you lean into that, you access deep wisdom that can guide your actions, and then there's a power behind it that just can't be stopped. And then masculine energy is actually love. True masculine energy, that is driven by love. We're taking action to bring inspired ideas to life out of devotion, not out of ego. The wars and fighting that we see from the masculine side should come only from a place of love. If you love your family, your country, the world, you take action from a place of protection. We don't need to fight for things from the ego. So, what does that look like for you? When you step back into your power and you pause and you receive, trusting that the next step is going to become clear, this is where your best ideas come from. And then you can take action from a place of love. And so instead of looking for power or looking for money, and that's where your action is coming from, instead it's coming from that deep, powerful place that the idea came from, and you can take action out of love from there. There's no longer a reason to hustle for external validation, and instead you're moving forward with intention and align with what truly matters to you. So, how do we begin to shift? You start by getting honest about where you are on the being doing scale. There's no shame in any stage. We've all been in all of them. The key is just awareness, because once you know where you are, you can take the next aligned step, whether that's resting, setting a boundary, trusting your intuition, or just finally taking action on something that matters to you. If you're curious about where you are on this scale, I created a free quiz to help you find out. It's called Where Are You on the Being Doing Scale, and it only takes a few minutes. You'll discover which stage you're in right now, what it means for your energy, and how to begin moving towards the balance that you're craving. You'll also get a personalized page with some podcast episodes and tools to help you move forward from exactly where you are. You can take the quiz at flowintohealth.com, and there's a link in the show notes. Balance isn't something that you force. It's something that we practice. And you'll always have opportunities to practice because something will always swing you back and forth. Hitting balance once doesn't mean that you're going to stay there forever. By understanding your energy and working with it instead of against it, you can create a life that feels intentional, present, and powerful in all the right ways. So thanks for listening.